What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And I got a quick topic to get off my chest. We have seen the weigh-in of the Islandi Lara and Swift Jared Hurd, right? It is Swift Jared Hurd, not Jared Swift Hurd. And he's a big boy, and a lot of people's looking at stoppage. A lot of people's looking for an exciting matchup. But honestly, we got to look at it realistically, okay? You got a fighter that doesn't like to engage and scores off points, and that's Lara, versus another guy that likes to come in and make it a brawl, and that's Hurd. Well, if the fight's a boring fight, guys, understand this. Don't boo-hoo. Don't piss and moan. That just means that Lara was able to establish his game plan. And it's a game plan. Make no mistake about it. A lot of people say, oh, man, all he does is run. All he does is use the ring, and he goes in circles around the ring. He does that for a reason. He doesn't do that because he don't know how to do anything else. He does that because he wants to frustrate the other guy. So if this fight goes 12 rounds, and Lara outboxes the shit out of Hurd, that's the type of fight you have. And I guarantee you that's the type of fight. Well, I can't guarantee you, because I don't know really what Lara is. But if me knowing Lara, his mentality, he's more like Bernard Hopkins. He'll fight a fight and frustrate you and will not allow you to do what you want to do. So if the fight's a boring fight, that means Lara did not allow Jared Hurd to do what Jared Hurd wanted to do. He was not able to execute his game plan. He's done that several times. And a lot of times, Lara ends up with the ugly end of the stick simply because the things that he won't allow other fighters to do, it would come off and perceived to be boring. Since it's a boring fight, since he's not the top name in those fights, like the Paul Williams, like the Canelos, like the Carlos Molinas, fights like that. And, Real Carlos was actually more successful than any of those other guys. But, he got the shitty end of the stick, and he got, either a draw or he didn't get the decision because of that, And, but tonight, we got to take that into consideration. However, what I noticed in boxing, like the Golovkin fight, like the Ortiz fight, like the Vladimir Klitschko fight, okay? Well, it's all about it's the recycling of people, in with the new and out with the old, and that's what we might see tonight, simply because that's how the mentality of the sanctioning bodies are. You got a young guy, strong, hungry, versus a guy that's been there for damn 5 years. So I don't see the scorecards going in Lara's favor if it is a drug out fight and it is close, simply because Lara is the older fighter. He's the bigger name, but he is 34 years old. Let's face it. He won't be fighting forever. I see you, Lara, fighting for the next 2, maybe 3 years. And I'm pushing it with that simply because, his skill set or whatever, and I'm giving him that 3rd year. But I don't really see him going, 3 more years in that. Whereas Jared Hurd, if he gets the belt, he can fight Jermell Charlo without any type of confusion. And if he beats Charlo, there's a lot of other guys. He can fight Saddam Ali, that has the other portion of the junior middleweight crown. So it's a lot could be done in that, And then J-Rock, of course, can fight for the crown again. So you got a lot of young guys, and then a lot of sanctioning bodies and a lot of people like to see young guys, new young talent. So the older guy has to fight that much harder to stay where he's at, and that's what Islandi Lara has to do. But he has to have the reality, which he did not. I don't know why he didn't have, but he should have had in the Canelo fight, in the Paul Williams fight, that he was not the star name, that he had to do twice as much to get the decision. Will he have to do that? That's the question tonight. So, we just got to see. But you guys tell me what you think about it. But the stare down was nice. The height difference is very apparent. And I just look forward to the fight. And the undercard is off the chain. I want to see what James DeGaulle does, you know, against Truax. I want to see J-Rock, you know, make his statement against the new guy on the block. You know, I want to see it all. So, but anyway, after the fight, I will be reporting live. So you guys, please subscribe, leave your comments below, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.